And this is about motor yacht Fee. Now you might remember Fee from previous stories that we've done over the years since 2022. So when the sanctions started, I tried my best to explain the differences between arrested and detained and seized, and the fact that arrested can be attributed to a vessel, not just the person. We went through that in depth over that time. The detention of Fee in London has never been described as arrest or as seizure, at least by the government, and that is reasons which will become clear as we go through the story, let's put it that way. So Fee has actually been detained with a movement restriction order since the vessel was boarded in 2022 by the National Crime Agency. The order effectively leaves the owner in control of the vessel, in terms of crewing it, in terms of maintenance, but he's not allowed to move the vessel out of Canary Wharf. Now, he's in control of it in terms of maintenance. This is something that came up in the court case, but clearly he's limited in what he can do there because it's not able to get to a shipyard, and Canary Wharf doesn't have the facilities to maintain that vessel properly. The vessel's been there for 3 years now, and we got the last footage we had was actually from December 2024, which I'll show you right now. And the vessel is looking decrepit, it's looking decayed. If any of the people from Benetti are watching, this is what happens with any yacht, as we said to you recently, is it is not a reflection of Royal Husband in this case, as it's not a reflection on Benetti if a vessel is left without proper maintenance for long periods of time. Look at the state of Fee right now. There's a lot of cages on there and scaffolding and all kinds of stuff. The captain describes the vessel as having hull degradation, amongst other things. He was speaking to Boat International, the captain, Guy Booth, his name is. He's declined to actually talk to us in the past, but he says that the yacht has suffered hull degradation, and also he's had to deal with intruders, people who've actually climbed onto the vessel. Now, in terms of the court case, the appeal was held. It was heard by the Supreme Court, the United Kingdom Supreme Court. We have one too. And it was filed earlier this year, January, I believe it was. And it was filed by the legal owners. Obviously these yachts are owned by companies. They're not owned by an individual. They're not, it's not like a pink slip with a guy's name on it. It's a company, Dalston Projects Limited. And the beneficial owner has been named in the court papers as Sergei Naumenko. So the lawyers representing Dalston Projects Limited argued that the owner was not connected to Putin or the Russian regime, and they pointed out that despite no doubt a lot of searching, the UK government has been unable to find any reason to add the owner to the sanctions list. He's also not been sanctioned by the EU or the US. The Secretary for Transport lawyers said that the vessel was not seized and that the owner was free to use the vessel, as I said earlier, and also he could sell the vessel to someone not connected with Russia and the yacht detention would end. The government's argument in this case is that the owner could use the yacht to charter, and by doing so, the money could reach Russia to help fund the war effort, which I think is a stretch. As far as I know, he doesn't charter his other vessels. So that's unlikely to happen, although that's their theory. Captain Booth, again speaking to Boat International, said that the outcome was anticipated and said they will be continuing to challenge the decision and will be approaching the European Convention of Human Rights without delay. Hi, thanks very much for watching this video. If you want to see the full news videos, click on the link over here. And if you'd like to find the channels, you can find the links below here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.